Hey guys, wait, the camera's off. Whoops. Hello.
I forgot I had that off still, my little thing over it.
Alright, what's up guys?
Well, look what an absolute pookie is life again. Romantic
Life?
face emoji, smiling face with hearts
Yes, life again.
emoji, you woo. It makes me so joyful when you go live, it makes me wanna buy more bits again so hard.
Don't buy more bits. Don't. You spent $6 on bits. And you didn't even spend them wisely. You sent them one by one. When you could have just, the smarter thing, if you bought bits, just send them in the hundreds so you have the TTS. Or, just save it for a resub next month. I don't know why you did that. That's on you, dude. That's on you, mate. Guster Wuster Child Molester. I'm not making fun, I'm criticizing. Give emoji perms back in Discord. No, you don't get those. If you want emojis, you can request emojis. That's what you get. If you want emojis, you can request them all you want. But I will not be editing those.
Hate your content, been watching you for a while.
Hate.
Makes a so hateful when you go live, makes me want to vomit so hard. Can we get emoji perms back?
Oh my gosh. So better make a statue, please. No, if you resub whenever your gifted sub runs out, then yes, you get one. Because I have to keep it sub only. Otherwise, then it can spiral out of control. I have to keep that set in stone. You either have to gift a sub or sub yourself. You cannot be gifted a sub. Those are the rules. I have to stick with them. Like, I'll give you an example. Rick Rosella, a literal developer at Rumble, has come into the stream multiple times and gifted, I think, $50 total. He don't have a statue. Mario came into the stream, though, another Rumble developer, and he subbed. He got a statue. You have to sub. It's the rules. But do I still have emoji perms? No, you don't, because nobody's a moderator in the Discord but me.
Hypercode at 532 cheered. 100 bits. Did not Gussie Wassy hate your content, been watching you for a while, makes a so hateful when you go live, makes me want to vomit so hard. Can we get
Why'd you
emoji
do
perms
that?
back? Smiling face with tear emoji.
No, gang,
kissing
don't do
face
that.
emoji. Smiling face with tear emoji. Kissing face emoji. Smiley face emoji. Playful face
Oh, I
emoji.
hate choking on
Sneering
water. It's
face
actually
emoji.
awful.
Winking face emoji. Playful face emoji.
Ugh.
Winking face emoji. Pretty please.
Nope. You don't get emoji perms back. Y'all abused it. But, gang, do not listen to Burger. Do not listen to him.
Just don't
Save
be
it.
so mean
Be
to
smart.
my pookie, he is choking.
Don't be so... Alright. Okay, I'm done bidding. My bidding phase is over now. Thank goodness. It's over. It's finally over. Oh, yeah, I'm tired today for whatever reason. Like, I'm just losing it. Also, getting quartz is the most annoying process in the world. I hate it. It sucks. And why is that one? There we go. Getting quartz sucks. It's awful. What day are we on? 6681, alright. There's someone in your window? There's not. It's called my reflection. That's what's in the window. Yeah, let's just go straight back to Beast do this again. Yeah, I had to raise the price of TTS. I had to. It was getting out of hand. Especially combined with the bits TTS. It's just... Gus, it's me, Hyper. Oh, you finally made a Rumble account. I don't know why you named yourself Burger King Fries. But, Freedy will probably be happy to hear that. Hyper. What is that PFP that I'm seeing? Hyper? I'm not sure I... like the direction that PFP is going. Why is it me with the Israeli flag? No, I really don't like your PFP. I actually had Burger King today, so you had absolute slop. Burger King sucks. There's only a few valid fast food places. Little Caesars is probably number one. Little Caesars is valid.
Why do you drink so much water? It's bad for you, Gus, plus it's probably beer.
It's not beer, and it's because my voice hurts because I talk so much. And that helps. Because you're an Israeli spy. I'm really... Guys, if I was an Israeli spy, I would be a big streamer. I'd be promoted everywhere. You'd see me all over TikTok and Instagram. And I definitely would be on the editor's pick of Rumble every single... I'm kidding. But I would be everywhere if that was the case. We know that. Twitter is also Burger King Fry. I've not been on Twitter in ages. Roy's promoted on my Twitch. That's because you follow me, mate. That's why. It's because you're following me. Like a weirdo. I'm kidding. That's me. I'm so tired. I just have been sluggish all day today. Maybe I should start working out daily instead of just 4 days a week. That might help, actually. That might help a little bit. Bar? I don't know why you would gift a sub on. I guess it's cheaper on Rumble. So thank
Yo, Gussie,
you.
I have been not watching you for a while. Can I have your IP for your world? And can I better join your Singe player world? And better get of Tetris before I buy more bits again, you woo.
No. Thank you, I guess, Burger King. But thank you for the gifted sub, Hyper. I'm done giving money now. I must save my money now. Yeah, you should probably save that. That would be smart. Instead of, you know, gifting and bits every stream, we save those for special occasions. Alright? It does not need to happen every stream, bro. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, I definitely need to invest in... I'm gonna say more RAM. That's probably what it's gonna be. I need to invest in more RAM so that I can actually run Minecraft and OBS at the same time. I know where you live on the world. Oh, really? It's almost like it's right there. Fun gaming. I'm mid-air. What are those gonna do? They're going to do nothing, that's what. Those are not gonna work. I can't give money to my favorite Mormon. I'm saying do it wisely. I can't stop you from giving money, but I don't advise you do, because it doesn't, like... The most I would recommend is subbing every month so you don't get ads. That's about it. I added in the bits TTS because you guys requested it for whatever reason, but I even wouldn't recommend doing that.
POV Hyper on his date, girlfriend, can I get the most expensive steak? Burger, and spent all my money on the biggest pookie.
Here, you see, Hyper, you need to save your money for your future girlfriend and all the various dates you're gonna go on. If you talk to that girl, you grew a pair yet? Might as well check in on that. Have you grown a pair? Where's Freedy Gus? I think Freedy's live right now. It's not my job to babysit Freedy. People have lives, again. If I get rich, I'll donate 1,000 subs to everyone. So 5 grand, that's a lot of money. Dude, I don't even have 5,000 followers across Rumble and Twitch. YouTube, but YouTube don't count. So that, they literally wouldn't go anywhere. Break's still not over. Oh yeah, you said last week that it was this week. Okay. Yeah, I'm just stupid. Sometimes, but not all the time. I'm quite intellectual. Freedy's live? Alright. See, that's for Freedy. He live. Let Freedy do his streams. Why are TVs black and big? Because that's what happens when the LED lights aren't inside the TV, is they go black. Because there's no light coming out of them. And then they're big because...
Sneering face emoji, pinched fingers emoji, footprints emoji, biting lip emoji, Angola emoji, smiling face with hearts emoji, mind blown emoji, middle finger emoji, sneering face emoji, saluting face emoji, pinched fingers emoji, smiling face with tear emoji, woman in steamy room emoji, smiling face with tear emoji, pride flag emoji, Belgium emoji, Antarctica emoji, smiling face with tear emoji, woman in steamy room emoji.
That looks like a baby in cloth or a blanket, not woman in steamy whatever. My throat still kind of hurts from choking that bad. Hate your content, been watching for a while, makes me... Okay. I am so tired. I go drive now, bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm gonna go back to Twitch now because the delay is less. Yeah, that is the one thing Twitch has over Rumble. I noticed, though, that's probably just a Rumble Studio issue. To anybody, any Rumble crew that might be listening, that is one of the biggest issues I found with Rumble Studio. Just that I remember, this might have been fixed, but when I went live directly to the Rumble live stream itself, the latency was just about the same as Twitch's. But when I use Rumble Studio, it's far less. I just remember that being a big issue with Rumble Studio. I'll still use it, because I quite enjoy Rumble Studio, but that's just one of the issues I found with it. I don't know if it ever got patched or fixed. I missed that one? What? Okay, I missed that one. How far do we reckon we're gonna get done today? I don't even know. I'd like to get this... I'm out of stuff. Okay. More things. I need more. I need sleep. But I have to stream for at least an hour, otherwise I have to do the unlimited TTS again. And I will not go through that again. That was torture. Where the... There they are. 2, 3, 4. Stairs are still good, but we can grab more bricks. Why not? I want blocks of quartz. Alright, cool. My balls are itchy. Can you scratch them, please? Zach, how about you take your right hand and do the pinch and twist method? That's what I would recommend. I won't do it for you, but I will give you methods. Pinch and twist. Anyone who knows, knows. But I'm just... Man, I'm tired right now. Even though it's only... Oh, it's 10. But even then, like... It's not crazy late for me. How about you do that for me, please? Nope, you can do it yourself. Not you, Hyper. You had a man's offering to scratch it for you. And you told him no? Why would you do that? He's offered that. You wanted it. I told you no. And he's like, I'll do it. And you're like, no.
Gussie, what could I do to get emoji perms back in the server?
You're not getting emoji perms back in the server. That's never happening. That doesn't happen. You can suggest emojis day and night all you want. And maybe I will consider some of them. But, kind of like how Freedy did. It's not on... I should probably add that to Twitch now I think about it. It's on Rumble only, but I think I can put it on Twitch. The pinch and twist is the best method I approve. See, Tatum knows ball. Tatum knows absolute ball knowledge. You are caca. Your head is made out of poop. What are we, 3? Are we 3? Caca and poop? Because I told you no? Because I told you no. Alright, Hyper, I see how it is. I see how we are immature. How old is your wig? Not a... Are we still on wig? Y'all need a different form of brain rot, right? Back in December, it was dad, and then it switched to something else, and now it's on the wig, and makes me want to goon so hard. Like, we need new brain rot. New brain rot is needed. Can it clap? Yes. Yes, it can, actually. I am relatively caked, you could say. You could say I'm relatively caked. I'm the most mature one here. That's definitely not true in any regard. argument can be made for the most immature, but definitely not the most mature. Oh, Freddy, what's up? The canvas has restocked. Orange time and Elaine. Good to know that works. What's up, Freddy? How was your Roblox? Freddy, tell Gussie how he's poop. That's your new nickname, Daddy. Gosh! I'm too tired for this, and thanks for the raid on Rumble as well, Freddy. I am far too tired for this, mate. I cannot deal with the insults of, oh, you smell like poop, and nah. Then sleep, buddy, don't stream. Yeah, but then y'all are gonna complain that I didn't stream tonight. I'm going to stream for at least an hour, so I got 40 more minutes until I'm allowing myself to end. What am I doing? We are just trying to build up the exterior of this building, so we can then do the interior of this building. Very simple, really. Gus's poop, I'm not. Gussie, may you make my Rumble PFP an emoji? No, that's not happening. Your Rumble PFP will not be an emoji. Again, it has to be an actual good emoji suggestion like Freddy's that I need to put on Twitch. I'm actually putting a reminder. I'm reminding myself of that. Make a reminder. Because I'm pretty sure I can put that on Twitch. My lips are so chapped. There we go. Got it. So on my PFP, I don't know. Could you beat Ipsy in a sword fight if you know what I... Okay. What does the canvas has restocked mean?
I love chopped clips.
Chapped. Not chopped. Chapped. Gus is... Okay, we need... What did I miss? Hyper being brain rotted. That's about it. Hyper just being hyper and brain rot. And calling me caca poo poo head. And it's that give you a good answer of how this is going. Could your butt redirect bullets if it were to be shot at? No, nobody's booty cheeks could do that. That's not physically possible. Nobody's cheeks are that dense and that strong to deflect. To deflect a bullet is not possible. I thought you said it was cake though. I have a little bit of cake. Alright? That does not mean it can redirect a bullet. Nobody can do that. It's hard for metal to do that. Me emoji print. Don't give me that. I feel my rats. You're 100. I guess you hate your content. You do not get my number, and you do not get a ball.
Hypercrawdad 532 cheered. 100 bits. Gussie, you either give me your phone number to play 8-ball or you give me emoji perms back. If you don't give either, you will feel my wrath. Gussie Wassy, hate your content, been watching you for a while, makes a so hateful when you go live, makes me want to vomit so hard. Can we get emoji perms back?
You cannot get emoji perms back, no! You don't get my number either. Can I join the server? It's single player, Tayden. This is not a server, this is single player. So that's not even an option. Justice for Hyper. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I'm sure I won't come back tomorrow. And it's just brain rot. It's more brain rot. You guys can just pay the 500 for 500 channel points. That's the whole point of them. Wait, did I update the other bit one? Am I stupid? I thought you did too. And you did? I'm stupid.
Gussie Wassy shared a burger with Taylor under neon lights. The gang, Zach, Blaze, and Freddy Fights, cheered nearby. You're my world, Gussie Wassy whispered. Taylor smiled, eyes sparkling.
Along this world,
in this chaotic life, their love was the only true peace.
Hold on, Real. Okay. Real Wives, this world is 2.5 years old. Just about. I think it turned 2.5 years this month. Or I guess technically tomorrow it's 2.5. might as well restock while we're here. Oh, we're just sitting over here. Might as well restock on all the things. You know, rate my love story. Waffles, not whiffs. Why would you put a Z then? 'Cause I thought the F was, or the L or something. Waffles, real waffles. Alright, mate, real waffles it is. Oh, what's up, Avi? BTS is expensive. Man, I've just never seen somebody spell waffles like that. With the Z. BTS is expensive, no more spam. Well, I guess it still could be spammed by people that have lots of bits. Not bits. Well, that's actually true as well. With lots of channel points, so Freedy and Hyper essentially. Because they do all the monthly things that get you a bunch. One of my OG viewers donated me 200 Robux. He told me I'm his favorite streamer. I'm super happy. W's, mate. That is a biggest of pogs. It's a weird Minecraft PvP thing in my school's server. That's actually... Mate, cherish that server. You're gonna look back on that server with the fondest of memories. Cherish that server. Take all the screenshots, back up the screenshots. Because that's gonna be a peak server. How long have you been working on this build? This build specifically? Like the temple? Or all of Temple Square, like the project? Because which one specifically? The temple, technically, I'm gonna have to look that up. Temple? Alright, let me look this up, because I don't know the exact date, but I can find out real stinking easy. Where is episode? I think it's 87, Laid Foundations, is technically when we started on the temple. I could count Lim Mountain. I don't know if I would though, because that wasn't actually...
Hypercrawdad 532 cheered.
Thank
100
you, Hyper.
bits. Gussie Wussy thought ignoring the crawdad was harmless. No number, no emoji permissions, simple. But the crawdad disagreed. That night, claws clicked through the Discord server, flooding it with chaos. Channels vanished, roles scrambled. Then came the final snap.
November
Gussie
15th of
Wussy's
last
name
year.
erased, replaced with silence. Moral: never underestimate a crawdad with admin dreams.
Alright. I have no more bits. Okay, don't buy more. Save your money. Go buy things that are actually worth something. Invest in things that are actually worth investing in. Again, like I say, resubbing once every month is the most valid you will get out of me. Why is TTS expensive? Make it cheaper. No, I'm not making it cheaper. I'm not. It got spammed too much. It got spammed far too much and now it's expensive. And it will stay that way. Ah, good night, Zach. You missed a trapdoor. Hey, Waffles. I've been missing trapdoors for ages. I'm not worried about those right now. Right now, all I'm worried about is just the quartz and end rod part. I will do trapdoors and like all the glass and the diorite and stuff later. Said, what? Okay, hello, Russian. That is 100% Russian username. What's up, mate? What am I? Oh, yeah, Hyper. I'm so tired. I can't think. I gotta go now. Please give me a good night kiss. Alright, 2 good night kisses. That's for Zach. And that's for Gang. There you go. There's your good night kisses. Ugh. Gussie, when we get married, then will you give me emoji permissions? No! Because 1, we're not getting married. 2, you will never have emoji permissions again. I thought I had them disabled, but apparently I didn't. So I figured that out.
Thank you, love you, make me a 1-block statue, good
Nope.
night.
Nope. You cannot do that. It's sub statues only. I will not break that rule. I have to. We must maintain the gold standard. What's the Electra doing? It seems like it's doing 5. Gussie, me giving $150. What kind of? You can't donate statues. You cannot. That's not how that works. Now I am. You will. Maybe eventually, if you stay stubbed consistently for a whole year, get a bigger statue. and we'll put that somewhere. Probably in Pitfall, honestly. Where would we even put the big statues? Because the sub-statues are small, so they can, like, you know, go around projects and stuff. But the big statue? Where would we put them? I mean, in Pitfall would be kind of cool. 3D Rumble kind of butt? Well, it depends on what term.
Hey Gussie, how are you doing tonight? Also 500 channel points for TTS is wild lol. How's the progress so far?
Taylor, you don't get to talk because when you streamed, you didn't have TTS at all. You had it for 100 bits only. You had no option for freebies. Press F3. Hey, you can't even see anything. You're on shorts, dude. What is F3 supposed to do in your case? What is going good? Can I have an extra sign in the name of Gang and Zach? Nope. Nope. I can't. TTS won't work for me even though it says I have enough, but something went wrong. It's possible that Taylor sent his in first. So yeah. What else are you streaming to? Rumble and Twitch. My username is the same on both of those. But that's if you look below me, like that pop-out chat, that's what those are. Now, here's what I could do. Here's what I could do as well, if you guys don't want the cooldown, is I could turn off the cooldown. Would y'all prefer that? Maybe that's a fair compromise. You know what? Let's see. If this goes terribly, I'm turning the cooldown back on, by the way. But, I'll turn the cooldown off, but I'm keeping it the same. I'm keeping it the same channel points. But I'll turn the cooldown off, and we'll see if this goes badly, then I'm doing it. And Burger, if you give people their points back, I'm removing your mod. Including yourself, by the way. My Hyper get an extra sign. Why can't it? Hyper technically got one for Jam It and them. But that won't happen. That was a one-time thing. We're not doing that again.
Remember when you sucked on a big toe yesterday?
I didn't suck on a big toe. I'm not even physically capable of getting my feet up to my mouth. Because I have this thing called a rib cage and a thigh muscle in the way. So I can't get my toes up to my mouth. You actually can't? No, I can't get them up there. I'm not that flexible. Like... Hold on. Like, this is the closest I can get. I can't get any closer than that. Give me an extra sign. No. Taylor Goblet. Yeah, that I wouldn't be surprised if that was the truth. I can put my toes in my mouth. Alright. Yeah, Taylor, I've invested in this thing called muscles and the gym, so I'm not flexible. Because I have these things called muscles in the way. I thought I'm not flexible, no. Gus is playing favorites. I'm not playing favorites. It's called establishing new rules because of the bullcrap you guys make up. You love Hyper? Okay. That's not true. That's true. You don't have enough for that? Trust me, I do. Like, as well, like, look, if I look into the camera, like, my hair does not look big, right? You have COVID? It's not COVID. Let me just pull it up. Yeah, I look into the camera, my hair doesn't look that big. Right? It's kind of like flat. I promise my hair is really poofy. It's just the way the camera is. You touch your back? Like, my shoulder blade. I can touch each of my shoulder blades. But I can't go any farther than this, and I can't touch my middle back at all. Unless it's like that a little bit. Cut your hair? Okay. No, I'm not cutting my hair. I like my long hair. I want to keep it that way. I'll definitely cut it at some point, but long hair is peak. So is short hair. Now here's the thing, right? You have to style it right, but both having a buzz cut and having long hair, they're both peak. Long hair is definitely better for looks. But a buzz cut can be better if you have the face card for it. Which, Taylor, you do not. No offense. Enough muscle to block both the toe contact. I can't. I will break my... Should I get a glass mouse pad? Burger, that's probably one of your worst ideas ever. I need more end rods. I'm running out. Yeah, that'll be enough.
When I had my long hair, I liked it keeping my head warm, but I didn't like the wind. Paul. My hair is short now.
Yep. Must remove hyper sign. No, because I also have, I don't remember whose head it was. It might be yours, actually. Somebody has a block inside of one of the sub-statues' heads. So if I take away hypersign, then I have to take away that. I just won't add anything. Do you remember me? No, because you don't have a... For two reasons. One, you probably weren't in here long enough. And two, you don't have a profile picture that I can recognize, so no. My girly girl hair lets me cry in a corner. Oh yeah, you have to... Well, what's wrong with girl hair? Gang and Zach deserve it. Okay. It didn't... No. We are not debating. This is my stream, my rules. They OGs. They're literally not. They're literally not. The only person in here that is an OG, technically, is Burger. And Taylor. Taylor's actually the most OG. This got rejected by Haas. I'm 9 out of 10, by the way. I highly doubt that, then. Gang, just be scratching and you wear a sleeve. Burger. Yeah, a little bit. I said you're the most OGs. Okay. Guess lets me have a sign. No. You don't make up the rules. Maybe I'll just go remove both signs. How about that? Maybe we will do that. You do make a valid point. So here's the thing, right? Hey, Hyper, if you're gonna get mad at me for removing the sign that says Freedy and Jamit are bums, get mad at Freedy because he brought this upon you. This is all Freedy's fault. He'll knows you because of me. Yeah, but compared to the brain rot. Compared to everybody that came from YouTube Shorts. Avi, you probably don't have to pick perms. We have to keep pick perms on. No. Mm-hmm. So, Hyper, you gotta take it up with Freedy, because he's complaining. Freedy's complaining he can't put signs. Freedy, I gave you money today. Yeah, let's look. What signs do we have? So we have Jamit and Dog Person are bums. And then where is... Ah, right in here. Aggresso Brain Cell. So we'd have to remove this one too.
Freedy, fuck you.
If... Freedy? You gonna do this? You gonna make me do this? Well, yes, but also between locals... Oh. Fine, I take it back. Okay. We established the rules when rules need to be established. I would still like a sign on my statue for getting named Zach. Nope, no. Shid, how do I pronounce your name? Shid. Your name is Shid now. Shid, thanks for following. Thank you, Gussie. I feel appreciated now. But yeah, you are the most OG. Taylor, you've technically been watching since the end of Hardcore Series 1. So, I'm going to say 3 years. I'm going to say we've known each other 3 years. And, like, properly been playing together. Well, when was your... Let me pull this up now. Now I have to know. When was it? When was your 24-hour stream? You never posted about it. Oh, please tell me I can find your OG 24-hour stream. I'm not going to be able to. You don't have that! You Bugger bastard. You privated it. I can't find it. But like, so yeah, about 3 years I'd say I've known you. So yeah. I'm about 5 beers deep eating Bolunga straight out of pack. I'm a demon. What the heck is Bolunga?
Also BTW Gus, I'd Cave Dog Person, aka Hitty Tabk, will be joining streams again.
Probably valid, yeah, because people have lives. My stream isn't... My stream should not be anybody's life. Like, source of entertainment? Cool. That's valid. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. Like, my job and whatnot. Where I'm trying to make my job. But, life? No. I'll find it? Yes, find it, so we have exact dates. Because I'd say that stream is when we started being real good friends. Is your OG 24-hour stream. Hi, Yui. I'll bug Dog Person every day to join. Don't bug him every day. Like, don't do that. That's just being annoying. Oh, we're almost done with this, actually. We might get this done tonight. Which would be... Okay, correction. We might get the quartz done tonight, which would be nice, because then I can, you know, start stockpiling this stuff again. But I discovered you at least a month before that even. Yeah, but that's like, you knew of me, but I didn't know that you streamed. If that makes any sense. So it didn't, like, we weren't really starting to become friends. After that 24-hour stream, I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, I want to stream with this guy. So, I still remember what you were doing on the stream that I found you. What was I doing? I probably have it in my own VODs and my videos and whatnot. I'd have to find the video. But I wouldn't be surprised, because I know I had pop-out chat back then. Are you Shrek? No, then you're not. Holy... Schnell, how old are you? What generation are you? Are you a millennial, perchance? Because this whole time I was like, oh yeah, Schnell's Gen Z. He's on the oldest possible, I guess, spectrum of Gen Z. August 24th, 2023. So yeah, just about 3 years. No Gen Z. Why are we speaking like a millennial? Gen Z don't talk like that. Back in my not so golden days, you were entering the golden era. You were entering your golden era. But that 24-hour stream was still peak, your first one. The fact you managed to do that by yourself, and you did it for hitting 100 followers, is just, the amount of dedication you had was insane. Why is bro saying Shrek? I don't know, because Schnell is. Schnell is an obsession with Shrek is love, Shrek is love. Okay. Enough for he's just spamming it. Very nice. That's nice. Thank you for that. Literally 6 days away from being a millennial. So essentially you are a millennial. How are you building without switching blocks? Because this is the Ligmatica mod. Java exclusive, before you ask, just in case you're on Bedrock. Java exclusive, these are ghost blocks. See how, like, they're not real and I can move them up and down and stuff. And I can walk in them. They're ghost blocks, and I've got easy place on, so it automatically places the correct block for me. I just have to have them in my inventory. Can we kiss? No. We most definitely cannot kiss. I have Java and Ligmatica. What setting is it, though? It's gonna be in hotkeys, and it's gonna be... Okay, easy place key. This is what I have it to. Oh, and easy place toggle. Wait, no, I think it's easy place toggle, right? Yeah, so it's easy place toggle is what you want. I don't know what easy place key is, but I have that. But anyways, I remember you were working on the floating temples, darker logs. This stream will now be my bathtub beer stream. You should be honored. I mean, at least you're not in a car, so you know what? Good enough. Gus, have you got a girlfriend? Because when I was gone, I got a girlfriend. Really? Big Pogs, Yui. Holy. That's huge, dude. Big Pogs. No. I have not gotten a girlfriend yet. Again, if I get a girlfriend, guess how it's going to be announced? Nobody's going to know. Literally, I'm going to tell nobody. Sure, you can have your suspicions and whatnot. But I'm telling nobody And it's going to work very simply. It's going to be Christmas time, and I'm going to do the Christmas trend with the Snowman song with her. Good idea. I should go drive to the casino. Okay, one of those ideas is good, which is going to the casino. You won't even tell me? Nope. Nobody will know. I've had this plan for ages. Nobody will know. You can have your suspicions all you want, but I'm not going to say nothing.
Gussie, stop hiding it. Just tell everyone we're dating.
I'm not dating. Bro, really? Yeah, no. No. The only way you would know, Taylor, is if we meet... Okay, correction. If you came to Utah and, you know, we did like streams and whatnot just to meet up, you know, the thing we've been planning for ages. If that actually ever happens. And then, you know, she comes and hangs out with us. That's the only way you would know. Well, guess what? I'll be able to catch on? Not really, no. How is a casino good? Do you want to lose money? Here's the thing, right? A casino works by trapping you in, right? It gets you addicted. So if you're just aware of that, you go to a different casino each time. That's the big tricky part, is you go to a casino for the first time with like $100. They will make sure you win something so that it's like, oh wow, I just won money. I might as well gamble this. And then you're hooked. The second you win, you're gone. Doesn't matter how much money it is. Doesn't matter if it's $20 or it's $1,000. You leave and then you take that money to a different casino because then they're like, oh cool, new customer, let's get him hooked. And then you gamble that $1,000 and then it turns to $2,000. Then you never come back to that casino ever again. You don't stay. Then you go to a different casino. That's the game. That's the casino game. You gotta be smart about it. I don't want chiseled. I want bricks. It'll happen one day, Gussie, for sure. Yeah, I'm sure it'll happen one day. And yeah, of course, if we're still friends by that point, you guys will be able to come to my wedding. But yeah.
Gussie, him having bits withdrawals.
Hyper. There is literally... by the way, I removed the cooldown for Basic Boy TTS. For Channel Point TTS, there is no cooldown. I mean, for sure we'll meet up eventually. Oh wait, hold on, what'd you say? So Gussie, you're telling me if you actually got in a position to start dating that one girl and you did, you wouldn't tell the gang? No. I wouldn't. It'd be a secret. It would definitely be a secret. Gussie deadass, I'd come to your wedding. Well, yeah. You should probably come to my grandparents' house first, though, because, surprise, surprise, that's where the wedding will be held, because it is literally the perfect wedding location. It will be at my grandparents' house. But no, the tables are rigged. If you want true chances of success, play the market. I don't know what that means. You don't go to the tables, you go to the slot machines. Can I come to the wedding? If we become good enough friends, then yeah. But I definitely wouldn't be live streaming my wedding or doing a video on it in any way. I would do the laser beam way of just, yep, post the pictures after the wedding, but just sit there and enjoy it. Do you have winter in Utah? Not this year. Typically we do. The Utah slogan is quite literally the greatest snow on earth, which is true. When it snows, which we didn't get this year, which sucks. I pay for your gas. Brady, I don't leave the house. Dude. I don't leave the house. I don't go outside. Okay, that's not true. I use very minimal amounts of gas to go to work, but work is quite literally a 2.5 minute drive. Even less than that, it's probably like a minute. I'll come after September sometime. You guys got a plan for it though, because I'm down for it. I will move my entire setup to their house. What'd you buy with our money? Nothing. I haven't bought anything with the money. It's sitting in Rumble right now. It's just sitting in the Rumble wallet, I guess is what you would call it. Better not. Okay. Or imagine we came for Christmas. Nope. That's not possible because one, that's a dick move to your families, and two, no. Christmas is family time exclusively. Rumble wallet is different. Whatever the Rumble like way that they just hold your money is, it's just sitting in the Rumble dashboard right now. That's how you tip Bitcoin. Okay. Yeah, it's just sitting in Rumble dashboard at the moment. Would I need to bring my PC? No, I would definitely... Why would you need to bring a different PC? I'm the only one that streams. You don't... Okay, you don't hardly stream. You need to start streaming more. You need that. So it would be my PC. Because guess what? Taylor doesn't stream. And we'd all just stream together if we did stuff. Which we'd probably stream every night. You missed a rod, like I'm 90% sure. Okay, hold on. We'll check. We'll do a little roundabout. And look. Me pretty please tip Bitcoin? No. Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do with Bitcoin. I don't have a crypto thing set up at all. Aha! You were right, Taylor. Look at that. You was right. Good eye.
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you. Here I am, offering my precious time while you are running around.
Thank you. Thank you, Aiden.
Craigasm, Gussie Hart.
Your precious, precious time. Thank you. Where is it? There it is. Aiden Fett's precious, precious time. Do you have PayPal? You can buy crypto there. I do have PayPal. That's what I use. Oh yeah, we do need to play the airport game at some point. But let's wait until the weekend. Because that'll probably be the best time for everybody to get on. Because Aiden, every single time we try to do friend swap games, guess what? Nobody has time. Because Taylor's at work, or gooning is the more accurate term, or Burger's at work, or being an absolute Chad and in the gym like he's supposed to be. Yeah, let's wait till Saturday, and then we can do friend swap then. And then we will play it once, and then probably never again. Because that's how friend swap goes. Wait, what happened? My stream is broken. Is YouTube broken? What happened to YouTube? YouTube isn't popping up at all. I'm just realizing it, that I don't have to pop out chat for YouTube anymore. But Light, my girlfriend just broke up with me. Any advice on how to move forward? I've never been broken up with, but... Man, that's hard. I don't know. I genuinely can't give advice on that because I've never been broken up with. Probably because I've never had a girlfriend. Why did YouTube break? Why has YouTube decided just to take the piss now? Hold on. What happened? Let me fix this. Let me see if this fixes it at all, because why is YouTube not working? Why don't you use Netherite? Because it doesn't match the aesthetic of the project right now. I'll use it in the Nether project for sure, though. Yeah, that's not coming up at all. Yeah, me and Red Bull haven't... How sad that is. Not... Maybe... Okay. Nope. A breakup always feels better when you got friends around. Take Schnell's advice. Not mine, because I don't know. Okay. Already added? So how come it doesn't want to... Why is the YouTube broken? Okay, YouTube got broken for whatever reason. How do I... That work? There we go, fixed it. Nice, good to know. Cool. YouTube's pop out is fixed so I can actually read that chat now. Sorry if I ignored you guys for ages and I just didn't notice that. It works again. Nice. But Taylor, we are most definitely not destined for each other. I can guarantee that. And I'm out of stuff. Ow. I gotta be more careful of that. I do that so often where I just switch to my chest plate. What do you think about what Trump posted today? They've already done a ceasefire. Bro, Trump don't have the balls for that. Let's be real. They've already agreed to a ceasefire. It's just intimidation. Grab that. Alright, more end rods. are needed. You would be farting. Yes. It's a pair of cheeks. What do you expect? Really bad breakup with my ex, but you just said you got a girlfriend. You just said you got a new girlfriend. Gussie is mine. Back off, buddy. You don't want to challenge the alpha. Iran is the one that did the ceasefire, my mom said. That's not what the terms and conditions looked like. Looked like Trump was giving Iran everything they wanted. I don't know. It could be either way because of how freaking diluted the news on all sides is. So I don't know. Could be either or. I know. But no more politics. I'm not talking about politics no more. I don't care. I do not care. Is it broken again? No. EU bacteria going to be mine? You can't trust the media? I can't trust any media. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. Unless it's that one guy.
Pretty please, pretty please, pretty please, pretty please, pretty please, pretty please. One sign, one sign. Justice for Gang and Zach.
Taylor, do not group those two things together. Ever again. Yoink. No. You don't get your game. Because Israel? So we have a ball nowhere amongst us. Yeah. Parker! Time Taylor out for blatant blasphemy and having small brain. Time him out for 5 seconds again. You can have your opinions on whether religion is true or not, but politics cause a lot of the world's problems, and religion, no matter which one it is, solved a lot of the world's problems. So you cannot call it, you can't say it sucks. That's just blatantly not true. Politics? Sure. That I can see, because that causes a lot of problems. Religion literally built the world. Politics didn't, so you can't say that, because that is just blatantly wrong. And we will not have fake news. I did 10 for 10 seconds. I'm gonna have to unmod you. Why'd you do not go against what the streamer requests, or what Big Daddy streamer says. We're gonna have that. Gus not here. It's not popping up again. Bro, YouTube, I'm sorry. I don't know why it's... Yeah, I'm seeing that. I don't know why it's did that. No, I didn't, because I know... Oh. I don't know why YouTube is... Can I remove this? Remove source and then add it back to a new one? Let's see. It only gave me 10. I did 5. If it breaks a third time, then... Okay. Works again. Good to know. If this breaks a third time, YouTube, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. I don't know what's wrong with it. Might just be bugged for today, or in general. I have more trophies than you in Brawl Stars? Good job, mate. I don't grind Brawl Stars all that much. I'm on the Clash grind right now, actually. I'm really trying to get through Town Hall 14 quickly, without rushing. Like, I'm on Clash every day. I will grind Mega Pig, though. I will grind the Mega Pig when that comes out. I got Mythic and Brawl Stars ranked today. Oh, nice. I did see that you posted that picture in the Discord. Which I believe Mythic 3 is my peak rank, if I remember correctly. It's either Mythic 2 or 3. I don't remember. I could never get to Legendary, simply because, you know, bad randoms are bad randoms. Orange Bolt carried me. Ah, so you didn't earn it. How do I know my friend is a femboy? If they tell you, I guess. I got Diamond. Sarah, that's not a rank in... Oh, wait, yes it is. That's below Mythic. I'm stupid. I was thinking Siege for a second, but no, the way that Brawl Stars ranked work is different. Gussie, I got some okay Mandy clips. It's not working. It is working. It's right there. It's popping up. I see it pop up. It's working perfectly fine. What we're probably going to do is we're going to finish all the quartz. And then tomorrow we can do everything else. What did Taylor say to get his message deleted? He said religion and politics were equally as bad, essentially. Quote, I think politics and religion are both ass, I think is what he said. Which, cool. You don't have to believe in religion, but just saying that in general is so ignorant and stupid. I won't stand for that. You don't have to believe in religion, but saying that comparing it to politics is a whole nother level of delusional and stupidity, and I won't stand for that. Yeah, I don't care if you don't believe in religion. That's a personal choice. Comparing the two is just, no. I won't have that. Not in this stream.
Gus, I'm friends on Twitter with my friend's brother, and the brother follows a lot of adults only emoji, gay accounts.
Okay.
Should I tell my friend about this? I'm not lying.
Hold on. Gus, I'm curious, what do you said about religion shaping the world? What do you have done bad stuff in the name of religion, justify religion? Obviously, there's been bad stuff, but the world would be a lot worse of a place if no religion existed. I'm gonna lump all religion together, including, Hinduism, Jewish, Muslims, because when religions are used for good at their core, which is, you don't take it to the extremes like the Christian Crusades or the Muslim beheadings or the Jews running the world and believing they're God's chosen people still, and Hinduism, whatever Hinduism does. Every religion has their aspects of bad things, and guess what? Guess where those bad things come from? Pride. So when bad stuff related to religion happens, more than likely, it's because of pride and people not wanting to admit that they're wrong. I'd argue that science, religion, and politics, well, science is just the study of religion, so it's alright. Used interchangeably to promote agenda. Yeah, which does suck. That's why among the 7 deadly sins, pride is the strongest. Yeah, well, they're all deadly. It's just on the varying degrees of deadly, because, like, gluttony can destroy you as an individual, but lust and pride destroys nations, and lust can also destroy nations. But it can destroy the self much more. But pride and lust are the two biggest things that can destroy, like, a good group of people. It's just when people are too prideful. I don't know, what are the other ones? Because I know gluttony's one, and I don't remember the others. 7 deadly sins. They're all equally bad. Well, yeah, that's why they're... So pride, greed. Yep, greed. Lust, bad. Envy. Yeah, envy can be bad. Wrath can be bad. Gluttony and sloth. Like, yeah, those top 3... Pride, greed, and lust, those are what really, like, destroy groups of people. Everything else kind of just destroys the individual. Like, envy, wrath, gluttony, and sloth all just hurt the individual more than a collective group, in my opinion. Yeah, pride, greed, and lust are probably the worst ones. Envy and wrath hurt relationships, yeah, but again, that's on a personal level. I'm talking about the kind of thing that caused Rome to fall and fail. And the kind of thing that will cause the United States to fall and fail and collapse, and any other big country like, China, USSR. The reason why the USSR failed, it's the reason why China broke up all those years ago, and now we got Taiwan and stuff. It's the reason that US is going to eventually break if it does. Destroys individuals who can destroy others. Yeah. But again, pride, greed, and lust definitely are those are the big 3 out of the 7 deadly sins, in my opinion. I need sleep. So I need your goodnight kiss. All right, here you go. There's a goodnight kiss, mate. Yeah, they're all... Of course they're all bad. They're called the seven deadly sins for a reason. But again, those are the big three, in my opinion. They're like, okay, get those in check, because those are the ones that are really hard to break if you're in deep. Like, slothfulness, that can be easy to get out of if you have, you know, a friend that goes to the gym and stuff, and a friend who's got their stuff together. You have somebody who's close to you and is like, yep, we're going to get you out of this slothfulness. Cool. You can get out of that easy. You can get out of gluttony easily. Or easier. I'm going to say easier than the other ones. Lust is hard to get out of. Pride is probably the most difficult to get out of. Because the one thing prideful people don't like being told is that they're prideful. And that they won't admit they're wrong. Doesn't matter. So pride is the most difficult to get out of. Lust is difficult to get out of, and then greed as well can be difficult to get out of, depending on who you surround yourself with, and just how you ended up coming to acquire wealth and being greedy, I guess. I like the concept of the deadly sins. I have an idea to make a tarot card for designs with them. I would make tarot cards for the OG 10 Commandments first. Focus on the good, not the bad. Why do you wear the same fit every stream? Because it's comfortable, Megasaurus. I like wearing a fuzzy bathrobe that I don't actually ever use when I get out of the bath or of the shower. It's just comfy. Or that they're wrong, yeah. Yeah, again, pride in my eyes, pride and lust are the biggest two. Answer my question. What was your question, Hyper? From when? Should I tell my friends about this? Yes, I'm friends with my friends on Twitter. My brother follows a lot of gay accounts. Should I tell my friend about this? No, don't tell your friend about a friend. Oh, hold on. So, friends on Twitter with my friend's brother, and the brother follows, that's their problem. That is... If it was like a relationship, like they're your cousins or something, then sure, I'd say intervene. But that is between brothers. That is their own personal business. So I'd let them work it out. Before you good, you need to understand if you have a problem. Why is font like that? I don't know. They can't identify the problem though. Yeah. Again, that's the biggest... Pride and lust. Gus learned Chinese. I'm not learning Chinese, mate. Pride is the biggest because you study the downfall of individuals, corporations. You study the downfall of essentially anything, you will find pride. It does not matter what it is. If something failed, it's because somebody was prideful. Or a group of people were prideful. That's the main problem. And then lust is lust, obviously, because of the amount of pornography that's everywhere. And the fact that gooning is used as such a just like, yeah, haha, I'm gooning. That, it should not be used like that, but okay. How's it going? It's going good, Megan Tiffany. What's up, Tiff? Tiff. We're just discussing the 7 deadly sins at the moment. Do I have water? But yeah, lust you can get out of, but pride, like... Man, pride is just, I'd say it's the biggest one in my opinion. Because if you have somebody who is... If you have somebody who is, you know, addicted to pornography, but they're not prideful, they're willing to admit that, yes, this is a problem, yes, I need to break this habit, it's bad that I'm gooning every day to this stuff, it's not good for me, I want your help breaking it, cool, you can get out of lust. But if you have somebody who has lust and pride, they won't admit it. They will find every reason to tell you that it's okay that they're jerking off every day and doing all this degenerate gooner crap. And then that person can't be helped until they humble themselves or the world humbles them for their terrible addictions. There's a very big difference. So yeah, I'd say pride is still the most deadly of the sins. On Kanoji, you've been... No. What's your favorite Jolly Rancher flavor? It's the blue one. The blue one's my favorite. Grape is a close second. Wait, I'm not supposed to be building up this high. Okay, whoops. Well, I guess I might as well since I've done it, but I'm gonna do the rest of it. I think pride to an extent isn't bad. There's a difference between being prideful and having self-confidence. I'm not reading all that. You gotta put that in TTS, bro. I'm not reading the paragraphs. More of a green apple kind of girl. That's the worst one. What? Green apple is kind of trash, no? That's why pride is the first deadly sin. Satan literally became fallen because of pride. Yep. It's too long for TTS, then split it up. I know you have the channel points for it, and there's no cooldown anymore. I know you have the channel points. Green apple ain't trash. It's the worst out of them. I'm not gonna say it's trash, because having that nice sour flavor can be a nice break from all the fruit. But it's definitely the worst out of all the Jolly Rancher flavors. Out of the OG ones. What's channel points? It's over on Twitch. It's a Twitch exclusive. Yeah.
I think pride to an extent isn't bad. I think stuff like that is just meant to lower your self-esteem. Obviously when pride makes you lose touch with reality, then it's wrong. But I think religion is so successful because when religion tells you you're... You can view it differently, of course, and I'm not debating religion, so if someone replies to this, I'm not responding cause it's all subjective. I believe in myself and my own idea of morality.
Yeah, Taylor, I ain't gonna lie. You probably are the most prideful one here. Now, the Kanye reel that you sent me, guess what? I literally have that reel downloaded. On my phone, I've got the VCL app, and I have reels and videos downloaded that are just meant to help and not, not doom scroll. It's meant to be just motivation, self-improvement, general knowledge tips and stuff. I literally have that Kanye video downloaded for him going, if I want to be in the MDA, I'll be in the MDA, other than being a rapper. Yeah, but again, the way that you take it, the way that you take that message is pride up to 100, bro. And I guarantee that if you don't humble yourself, the world will humble you, because guess what? There is a God, and he's trying to teach you a lesson, mate. That lesson will come. And I'd rather you learn it the easy way, which is just, you know, listen to me, Burger, and Aiden. Listen to your friends that are telling you, Taylor, you're kind of being a dillhole idiot right now. Baby, don't do this before God does it for you.
Can I humble you in Brawl Stars?
No. YouTube is paused, is it? Hold on. Hi, Tin Rabbit. Sorry, I'm gonna ban you from the stream. I'm gonna ban you, Sarah.
Can I humble you in game Pigeon 8 Ball?
No, you cannot. TikTok paused. Aiden, we don't have TikTok. That doesn't exist. Oh, there's your gifted sub. OF is paused. Alright, I need to finish this. I need to finish this and then stream ASAP. Where's my food? There we are. You need to use your PTO for the first portion of the stream. Pay time off? Why would you do that? Don't use paid time off to watch this. Go spend it with your family and your friends, if anything. There you go.
Also, it cut off earlier, so here it is again. But I think religion is so successful because when religion tells you you're not good enough, it makes you a slave.
Gosh. Taylor, everything you've ever said about Christianity tells me that you never actually knew Christianity. You never actually knew. Sure, you read the Bible and you went to church, but you didn't actually study the stuff and truly understand it. Because everything you've said And maybe, you know what? Maybe you actually did. And it's just the fact that I'm LDS that I'm going, bro. Oh my gosh. Because if now Burger Taylor, not Taylor, Burger Aiden, I don't know. I guess Freedy, like everyone else who's not LDS, you can tell me if like what Taylor says about Christianity is relatively true, because I don't know. But what I've heard, every single thing I've heard about Taylor that goes towards Christianity is, oh my gosh, you never actually understood this. It's to make you grow as a person. That's coming from Aiden Fett, by the way. Mr. Prideful.
Well,
That's
obviously from your
Aiden.
view you're fucking Mormon. OFC, I disagree with your version of Christianity. The sky is blue.
Yeah, but Aiden disagrees with you. He just said it's to make you grow as a person. The main differences between the LDS Church and, I guess, traditional Christianity is the fact that we have the Book of Mormon and we believe modern prophets are chosen by Christ to lead this church. That is the only real difference. We still read King James Version of the Bible and believe everything it says. And the fact that Aiden's going, it's to help you make you grow as a person. Aiden, who literally never admits he's wrong. Like, he understands it. How does he understand it better? Also the Trinity. The Trinity I always get confused about. Because people say it's different things. How many end rods do you need? All of these. These are all shulker boxes of end rods. So we're getting through them. That's how many. Where are my... Yoink.
And what Hadan is some saint who knows
Those are the
everything
same
about the
thing,
Bible
Sarah.
now. I always have had a different view of the Bible than you guys is because I never believed in robot Christianity. The sky is blue.
Whatever, dude. Okay, so Sarah. Mormonism, and Christianity are the same thing. If I believe in a different Jesus, that is a you problem. If you don't believe in the same Jesus that was born of the Virgin Mary, that we celebrate on Christmas Day, that spent his life preaching God's gospel, saying the only way to the Father is through him, that is in the King James Version of the Bible, that was crucified by the Romans by no account other than the fact the Jewish priests at the time didn't like him, that suffered in the Garden of Gethsemane, then rose 3 days later after being crucified with his full body. You don't believe in that Jesus? That's a you problem. I believe in that Christ and everything he taught. If you believe in if that's a different Christ than the one you believe in, that's a you problem. That's all I gotta say about that matter. Someone's angry, not you, Gus. Well, I'm a little bit angry, so. Burger can run 5 hours. Burger gift stuff? No, it would have come up. Oh, that's Hyper. Hyper's name on Rumble is Burger, by the way. So it's not Burger. That's Hyper. Thank you. So that's Hyper. Say thank you to Hyper. He came over to Rumble, gifted a sub, and then went right back to Twitch because the latency was too low for him. Which is fair. Compared to Twitch, the latency is quite difficult on Rumble. Feet Finder is Naden, it's not.
I think we should change the subject and lighten the mood, so here is a pun. What do you call a fake noodle?
We're
An
literally
imposter.
we're working on a Temple of God in Minecraft, so I think it will always come back to religion no matter what. Again, we've had perfectly fine.
Also, I'm prideful, but if you guys aren't prideful, how can you guys not be wrong? Why do I have to be the wrong one if you guys are so humble? Can you not question and consider? That's a version of pride too. Nothing
So
will
why are
make you
you-
think
why'd
your
you send
view
that
of the
message
world
then?
is wrong, and same for me. We're the same.
Because, Taylor, it's selfish to think that you're right. If God tells me I'm wrong, cool, I'm wrong. If God told you before you left Christianity, hey, Taylor, stop what you're doing, you're wrong, you didn't listen. You took your own initiative. If God told me, like he's told me in the past, hey, guess what? Guess what, Gussie? The LDS church isn't true. You've actually been fooled your whole life. Cool. Which church is then? Tell me and I'll go join it. Because I want to follow you. But he's told me multiple times that guess what? LDS church is true. Surprise, surprise. That's why I'm still here. And I will continue to be here as long as that is the answer I am given. Guess if you knew the Bible, you know not everyone is perfect and we all have pride. Well, of course we all have pride. No, duh. It's just in varying degrees. Yo, we see your point, but the difference you don't see ours. That is a difference, Taylor. Oh. Okay, you literally have everybody ganged up against you right now. Like. Come on.
Here's some more puns. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese. When does bread go bad? When you least expect it.
However, I know you're trying to lighten the mood, and this might not be a good mood for stream, which is completely valid, by the way.
If God came up to me and said I was wrong, I'd believe, but wouldn't make me think about who God is any differently.
You literally told Burger the other day that if you die and get to heaven, and God tells you, hey, you're wrong, you would turn the other way. So which statement is true, Taylor? Because this statement you just said counteracts what you said a couple days ago. Which one's true? If God came to you and said, hey, look, I'm God, you're wrong, you'd be like, okay. But then the other day, you said, if I get to heaven, if I die, and God's standing there with Christ, I would turn the other way. Burger probably has the exact thing. I believe Burger told me this. I don't remember if this was when I was in the call with you guys. This exact... God came up to me and said I was wrong, I'd believe. But it wouldn't make me think about any different about who God is any differently. I believe. Said I was wrong, I'd believe. That is not true belief, you idiot. Oh my gosh, Taylor, I know you're smarter than this, bro. True belief is admitting you're wrong. If you died and you saw Christ and God and they told you you were wrong, believing is cool, I'm wrong, how can I be right? Is it going with you guys? Is it learning from you guys? Or is it, I believe, but I'm still going that way? That's not true belief. Oh my gosh. No. I'm going to lose my brain cells over this. Actually, I'm going to lose my last 3 that I have. Oh my days.
Here's a riddle. 30 white horses on a red hill, first they stamp, then they clamp, now they stand still. What are these horses? Did you hear about the woman who loved making archery supplies? Every day she went to work, she quivered with joy.
That's not what I said. How you not get this? I don't believe in God exists now. If God came out to me, I believe he exists, but I still won't follow him. Are you, like... Okay, so cool. You're just simply retarded. Cool. God exists. I don't want to follow you. I do not want to follow the all-powerful God that loves me. So you are simply retarded. That's why your pride is much more than all of ours. And that's why yours is such a bigger issue than the rest of ours. Because God, creator of the universe, Jesus Christ himself, who you know about, comes to you and says, don't say that, Gus, Wrath is building. Probably, yeah, but bro, like, I don't understand how you are this. Taylor, I know you're smarter than this. I know you're smarter than this. So I don't understand how you're getting to this point of view of, yeah, cool, God's there. I'm purposely going to choose the other way. Because that's where your pride comes in. What's your favorite church? Probably the one I go to. Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, mate. I'm afraid you are right. Tickle each other's armpits a bit? No, we can't. Actually, you know what? That probably won't be a half bad idea right now. Agree to disagree. Love Taylor, and if Taylor sees light, we'll welcome him with open arms. Freedy, that's kind of, he just counteracted himself, saying that. He said that if God admits he's real to him, he sees God in person, he sees Christ in person, then I believe in a different version of God than you because I interpret the Bible differently than you do. Then you never understood the Bible. I'm going to lose my brain. I'm an atheist, but I'm perfectly fine with God. Yeah, but Megasaurus, if God came to you and said, hey, I'm God. Might be confused with Old and New Testaments? Yeah, which I can see why that's confusing. And of course, we don't have all the answers. Why did God do all the stuff he did in the Old Testament? Why did he flood the earth? I don't know the answers to that. I would follow him? Yeah, exactly. Like, if building is your power, what are you without it? A redstoner? Actually understand the Bible, let alone anything. Our interpretation makes us think we understand. You definitely can understand, but you won't ever have all the answers. That's for sure. One thing you won't have is all the answers. You'll never have the answer to the exact reason. You probably will. Again, I'm not as familiar with the Bible, let alone the Old Testament. Any scriptures, actually. I'm going to expand that to any scriptures. Again, why faith is so important. It's why I'm getting so riled up about this. It's like, okay, I'm just... Like, join a functioning server? This isn't a server, this is the single-player world. And no, not for me at least. Don't know about everybody else, I can't speak for everybody.
So, how your nights?
It's going good. I'm just tired. I need to sleep. I really need to sleep. But I'm going to finish this first. And I guess do one more layer on top. Because I did that on accident. It's going good. I watched Maul Shadow Lord today. And so far it's pretty peak. It looks really good. It's going to be a real peak to see. I just need to, again, I don't know why I didn't listen to myself earlier. I told myself, don't debate with Taylor, he's too prideful. Because again, the other day, when, you know, I believe we were working on just these rooms, the locker rooms, we had a bunch of people just asking questions about God. It's like, cool, you want to know? I'll tell you what I know. But I can't debate Taylor. I can't, because one, hurts the friendship, which I don't want, and two, there's just no point. It always turns into arguing. There is no point. Top or bottom? I like top bunks. Season 5 of The Boys is going to be goated. I haven't watched that yet. I really don't want to, but I'm going to force myself to, because I want to know how the story goes. I'm definitely not going to enjoy it. Invincible is much better. I don't... Yeah, like bunk beds. I like top bunk. Top bunk is quite nice. Actually, no, bottom bunk. I do prefer the bottom bunk because that's where all the cool air is. And I have to be literally below 0 to sleep. Be frigid. Maybe snuggle to keep my feet warm? No. You can ask Freedy though, he might say yes. And one more layer. Final layer. We'll go all the way around. Let me do this side first, actually, since I already did this. Ow. Nose hurts. I got a zit on my nose. I don't know if you can see it, but it's starting to hurt. Don't know how it got there. Sleepover with viewers when? Whenever we do a sleep stream, mate. Whenever we do sleep stream. Yeah, that's good. We're just gonna place down this last row. And then that's it. Then we're done. Gus, by the way, good boy for kissing Cam. Yui, you were supposed to go to bed ages ago, mate. Sleep stream tonight? No, definitely not tonight. That'll be planned out in advance. Like, way, way in advance.
Gussie, I'd if you know this, but Freedy is my older brother. Being for real.
Really? Well, that's a little bit of ball knowledge I did not know. Freedy's your older brother. Got the twins. I don't need sleep on my Giga Chat. No, we don't do early morning streams either. Again, we will definitely do sleep streams and streamathons at some point. Probably for sub goals. But for now, no. Elytra's still fine enough. So are those. I just need a bunch of stairs. But you definitely do need sleep. It's actually a very necessary component of life. Make sub goals soon. Again, sub goals will happen when there is 10 people in here consistently doing their own subs, right? Because obviously we could do a sub goal right now. I think combine both platforms. Let's look. So on Rumble it's 11. No, sorry. On Twitch it's 11. And then on Rumble, go to the dashboard. It's 19. So that's 30. 30 subs both platforms. But due to the fact that it is Freedy, Hyper, and Schnell that is upholding that, it doesn't count because that's not gonna last, right? So when we have 10 individuals that resub, I'd say for at least 3 months on their own, then we can start doing sub goals, and I'm fine doing that. And then if Freedy, Schnell, Hyper want to, you know, boost it, go ahead. But it's the same thing of, like, if I were to blow up out of nowhere, I wouldn't quit my job for at least 4 months, maybe even 6, just to see if it's sustainable or if it's a... like, it's a one-clip wonder that I had. Probably stop around the $100 mark, but who knows, maybe I'll continue tributing. You don't have to, man. I actually wouldn't recommend that. I would sub, but I'm on YouTube. So come over to Twitch or Rumble. I'd recommend Rumble because it's cheaper for you. It's cheaper on the Rumble, but Twitch also has the channel points. That's tough. Honestly, it's up to you. If you want cheaper things and don't care about channel points, then Rumble. But if you want the channel point bonuses, then Twitch. No? Okay, well then, you can't complain about it then. And how much... okay, this guy's almost done. We weren't supposed to do this layer, but whatever, it's
more
fine.
ball knowledge. Orange is my best friend and Blaze is Freedy's childhood best friend.
Nice, we got the whole gang together. So I guess it's a secret? What? What'd you say? Oh, Hyper went. No, never. That's never happening. Okay. That's done. Whew. Actually, no. That actually still needs to be placed now I think about it, because we gotta do all these windows and stuff, which isn't too hard. It's just diorite and glass. Been grinding in Roblox, already made 36M, whatever 36M means. Guess for the character, Elliot, the ability rush hours, one time use. Don't know what that means, but alright. Little Caesars is closed. I want to go get food. Hungry now. Move platforms. Move. Go on with one with more points. So, yeah. How do you quickly change layers on Lightmatica? My mouse has buttons on the side right there, and I've got the keybind. I don't know what the keybind is because I just don't know. But I've got it set to this side, my side mouse button, so I can just click really easily. That's what I have it set to for that. All right. First floor. Oh boy. Look at it. It's not done yet. We still got a lot to do on the inside. But man, this is so big. This building is massive. It's insane. These are the doors. Obviously, this is scaled up quite a bit from real life, but we've got to do the floors. You know what else is massive? Perfect. Guess I realized I have 200 days on my Xbox and I had it for a year and 5 months. On Minecraft? Or 200 days in general? Because on Minecraft that's insane for having it only a year. That means you've been playing it most of the time.
You know what, I'm gonna be the bigger person and stop here. I never wanna talk about religion because it's just so fucking disgusting to me. I respect your guys' opinions, but I don't get how you don't respect mine at all. It's like you forget how much time I put into studying the Bible, like I was just some sheep who just followed some random person. My whole life I've questioned my beliefs to try to find the right answer. I followed my heart and my logic and my thought process. Other people may influence, but everyone gets influenced. I only got influenced by this I myself believed were true. You act like I'm the sheep when quite literally all of you are standing up for a belief that you were given as children, haven't questioned at all.
Four things.
And don't even follow everyone but Gussie.
Why is it
don't
lagging
get
so
all
much?
up on your high horse acting like you're so holy and so right when you don't even follow or question the belief you have. As far as I'm concerned, I think the most freely here, but you act like.
Is it actually done now? Okay. 4 things. 1. If you come in here saying you're the bigger person, you are actively not the bigger person. That is a giant display of pride, which is bad in general. 2. Let me read this whole thing because I remember I noted these. 2. I ended it. I said I'm not going to talk about religion anymore because it hurts the friendship and there's no point. I said that. I don't know if you left the stream and came back just to be like, I'm the bigger person, but I actively said, everyone in the stream can vouch for me, that I'm not talking about it anymore. 3. Hold on. Gotta read. Maybe there wasn't a 3. Maybe it was just that. Standing up for beliefs we were given as children. Yes. And 4. No, I was typing all that, so you weren't even paying attention, essentially. Cool. Good to know. But you're still wrong. Okay, everyone but Gussie. Okay, you excluded me, but I'm still gonna get 0.4. I question it every day. Wait. Every day. I pray that I'm doing the right thing and that I'm doing what God wants me to do. And you don't know what anybody else, you don't know what Burger and Aiden and Freedy and Hyper and anybody else who's religious, you have no idea what they've been through, because maybe they don't want to talk about it. I've got my own issues that I don't talk about to anybody except God, obviously, because they're personal. You don't know what people have been through to get to the conclusion they have. Yes, I know. Instead of touching my opinion, I haven't touched the Bible once. That's not what I said. But again. Nope. No. No. Not doing it. I need to stockpile more of this. We got some issues right now I'm afraid people know about. Yeah, everybody's going through their trial of fire, their baptism of fire, per se. And it happens all the time. Stairs. Put them away, and then these. Alright, that's done. We're going to finish it tomorrow. Maybe, if I have all the items. If I have all the items, we'll finish it tomorrow. And I think there's only one raid left that we have to do on Rumble for it to count and be good.
Why do people love Switzerland? Well, the flag is a big plus. Unlike Canada's, which I could take or leave.
Alright. Well, yeah, that's why we're not talking about it anymore, because it just hurts the friendship. Not doing that. Let's find somebody to raid. Who are we raiding? Who do we raid? Close out YouTube though, because we don't need that. Freedy's not live, and we already raided Freedy. We actually have to do, it's 5 unique raids. So I'm going to try and do unique raids all the time. Minecraft is this high? Wow. Alright, it's Safari. We could do that. We could do it Safari. What else do I know? Do I know anybody else? Admiral Smooth-Rod. I remember Smooth-Rod. I know Smooth-Rod. Finfonte. I know Finfonte. We might just do the person that's doing Minecraft, honestly. Minecraft to Minecraft. Help Minecraft grow. I will say here, and I wish my girlfriend was awake. Probably be, you know, cuddling with her then, no? Let's see. Oh, this guy's in the program as well. Yeah, why not? Why not? So no raids? No, we're doing raids. It's Rumble exclusive, though. We only do raids on Rumble. Thanks, Gussie. For what? For what, Rabbit? What did I do? Alright. I'm gonna go bed. I'm probably actually gonna go to 7-Eleven and get some food, because I am hungry. You've not been asking that long, Sarah. Good night. I'm gonna go to bed and get some food. We're gonna go raid. It's Safari. Thanks for being you. Oh, thank you. Goodbye.